Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Money Mindset Hub podcast. I'm your host, Carla Townsend, a money mindset and success coach who helps purpose-driven entrepreneurs dissolve money blocks and shatter their income ceilings. This episode, get ready for it. So if you feel like you are just doing all the things, but you're not seeing the growth that you desire, you know that growth, that next level, maybe it's that next income bracket, it's the amount of clients signing up, it's the feeling of actually being in demand, right? Then this episode is for you because scaling your business isn't just about strategy. You can do this strategy after this strategy and this method and that method and try and crack all the codes and follow someone else's unique path. But the fact of the matter is, there's always going to be these invisible barriers that are actually going to be keeping you stuck, in overwhelmed, feeling like you're in a rut, things aren't working in this stage of resistance. And by removing them, this is the key. So in this episode, we're actually going to go through the 3 major blocks that hold entrepreneurs back from their next level. So you're going to uncover the surprising reason that your business may not be aligned and how to find the clarity now, the hidden force that's keeping you from being fully seen and how it's capping your success, and also why your relationship with money is shaping your reality more than what you actually realize. Plus, we're actually going to break down the key to expansion and how to clear out what's no longer serving you so you can fully step into your highest vision. Now, before we dive in, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a 5-star review because it helps us just reach and impact more incredible powerhouse women like you all around the world. Okay, let's dive into the episode. So block number 1, the business that you've created right now is not your true purpose. It's not your true calling. It's not actually what you were born to create or bring to fruition. It's not really on your heart. There's a disconnect. Now, if this is you, I just want you to ask yourself this question, or maybe you've felt this bit of misalignment where you're at right now. I want you to just pause with this and ask yourself this question. If money wasn't an issue, what would I do with my time? If you had all the money in the world, money wasn't an object, you had all of it, bucket loads, you're so abundant, what would you do with your time? There are so many studies that have been around the link between acts of service and a feeling of true fulfillment in one's life. So, who would you be helping? What would you be doing? Who would you be serving? It could literally be through anything. And often it's around something that actually comes quite natural to you, something you just enjoy, maybe something that you did when you were a child. What are the things that you just love so much that you would do no matter what? Because again, remember, money's not an issue. You have so much abundance and incredible things in your life that you don't need any more money. All right. Not that we ever don't want more money. Of course we do. It's a great tool. But let's just say you have an abundance of it. How would you spend your time? Who would you help? What would you be doing? Now, if you get stuck on this, in my collaboration program with Nicole that is dropping on Friday, Money Moves, the sequence to 6 figures, we actually have a full module on crafting your legacy. And we explore exactly this because it can be the thing that you get a bit lost and confused and you can get a bit unclear as to what it is that you are truly supposed to be creating and feel that misalignment, that disconnection where things just aren't working or the results just are not resulting and you don't know what it is and you can't quite put your finger on the problem. So in that entire module, Crafting Your Legacy, we do explore how to get really crystal clear on your purpose work and how to truly become the pioneer of your industry. But again, maybe it's not actually your true purpose. Now, don't want imposter syndrome to come up right now. So I want you to be able to discern whether is it my true purpose or do I just feel imposter syndrome? Because remember, if money wasn't an object, you had all the money in the world, if you would still be doing what you're doing now and you would still have your business, but maybe with a few tweaks, then it's definitely your purpose. So this one's not for you. But if not, maybe there's something else. Okay, now block number 2. Where are you hiding or not wanting to be fully seen? Yes, it is your shadow side. It could very well be your shadow side that is the reason why you're not experiencing the growth that you desire, because there are still parts of your shadow that you haven't owned, and therefore they are still owning you. They are still running the show. They are still keeping you in the safe and in the familiar. And even though it is to keep you safe and it is to protect you, we can thank that part of you. We don't want to keep that part of you still running the show. So do you feel like you're hiding anywhere? Do you feel like you're not ready to be seen and take up space anywhere in your business right now? Maybe even in your life. Remembering when there's incongruency between your life and your business, it can impact one another. It can flow on. So where are you hiding or not wanting to be seen in your personal life? And are you noticing similar emotions, behaviors, and habits that are overflowing into your business in certain aspects? Where is it? Are you not replying to emails? Are you leaving the money on the table? Are you not following up with clients? Are you just putting your head in the sand when it comes to different processes? Are you not launching that offer? Are you holding back from actually creating that thing that's on your heart to create? Where are you hiding or not wanting to be seen? So, really quickly, right now, just so that I can explain in case anyone hasn't heard me talk about shadow before, what is your shadow? So, your shadow, the traits of you that you've either suppressed or repressed within yourself because you deemed them unlovable or just frankly unlikable due to what you experienced in your life. Particularly, it happens in childhood. But basically, these are instances where you felt or you witnessed shame, pain, guilt, or just inferiority. So these could have been directed at you. It could have just been something you observed towards other people for certain actions or judgments of others. So someone could have done something and then you've heard someone behind their back talking about them. Again, you have seen either directly or indirectly a scenario that's caused shame, pain, guilt, or inferiority. So shadow work isn't about continuing that perpetuating cycle of shame, pain, guilt, inferiority. It's actually about healing that. So, healing your shadow and integrating it so you don't feel like you have to wear this mask and you actually can fully step into yourself and fully express yourself. Now, on a side note to this, it's okay to be a little bit different depending on who you're around, right? So let's say, for instance, of course, you're going to be a little bit different when it's your best friend or your partner as opposed to your clients or maybe when you're on stage. You know what I mean? It's going to be different. It's still the same you. You're not hiding or repressing something or trying to be a certain way and fit in a certain box or mimic someone else's behavior or the way that they speak because that's not how you speak. That's not how you behave. That's not how you dress. All of those things can start to show up. So if you do feel a little bit of a disconnect there, then obviously your shadow is still running the show. But the more that you uncover these, the more that you uncover your shadows, the less energy that you actually use to hide those parts. So if you're feeling that you just feel disconnected, drained, and you're really struggling to find that life force energy, you're really struggling to get those intuitive hits, then possibly there is a part of you that is being held back by your shadow because it does take a lot of energy to actually repress them and to keep them hidden rather than just express and fully integrate them. So again, it's a big energy leak. So if you think this might be you and if you feel like there might be a part of your shadow that's actually still not fully integrated and it might be the thing that's actually holding you back in business, then you're definitely going to want to join Money Moves with Nicole and I, because in the Money Mindset Mastery module that I created, we'll be doing shadow work to explore where exactly is it hindering your growth specifically in your business and providing you with strategies to cultivate your six-figure business your unique way. Now, block number 3, you need to work on your money mindset. You're probably thinking, of course she was going to say that. No, but in all seriousness, if you feel like there is this level of growth that you're desiring to attain in your business and you just cannot get it for whatever reason, and it doesn't come down to the first 2 blocks of, where is your shadow running the show or is it not your true purpose, then it is more than likely your money mindset, because there are deep money wounds and beliefs that are going to be running 95% of the show, because subconsciously 95% of Because there are deep money wounds and beliefs that are running 95% of the show subconsciously, and you are more than likely not aware of how and when they're actually showing up or what to do to actually dissolve them. So once you uncover, unblock, and expand the parts of you that you desire to be seen, heard, and healed, then you're actually fully able to step into your worth and your deservingness of more wealth. I desire to see all of you, every single one of you listening to this podcast, watching this on YouTube, wherever you are in the world. I want to see all of you create your rich and resilient life, which is why I ended up renaming my Signature Money program to Rich and Resilient. So if you feel called to dive into that a bit deeper and truly transform your relationship with money from now on, then the link is in the show notes to join Rich and Resilient. It is a program that just continues to evolve as I do. But here's a quick recap for you of my money process that I go through in real depth in Rich and Resilient. So quick recap. I have my 5 different steps to manifest. So there's 5 steps to manifest more money. They are declutter, decide, be, do, have. So declutter. Decluttering is around uncovering the beliefs, the thoughts, the behaviors, and the patterns that are actually keeping you where you are now in the safe and in the familiar. Second stage is deciding. So this is being able to recode and expand those beliefs at a subconscious level. B, step 3, is meeting your higher self and stepping into your power, into your worthiness, into your feminine and masculine energies where they are needed. Now, step 4 is do. And this is around opening money portals through intentional action. And then lastly, have. Allowing yourself to receive and expanding your capacity to hold more than enough. That is one of the things that I see time and time again is I can always manifest enough. I always get enough exactly when I need it, but it's never more than enough. And I want you to be able to receive and expand more than enough, and holding that is a key part of it. So declutter, decide, be, do, have. That is what Rich and Resilient runs through. So if you feel like maybe that's where it is, then I encourage you to go and do that program. It will change your life. Now, lastly, there's one more bonus one that I want to cover. Now, let's just say you know that your business right now is definitely your purpose. Maybe you know you need to do the money mindset work and the shadow work more, but you just want something really tangible to take away right now, right this second, right as you're listening to this episode, to begin actually feeling confident about your business. Then this is the key takeaway that I want to leave you with. Less is more. I say this so often, but I want to explain it in a little bit more depth for you. Okay. So Michelangelo famously sculpted David. Does everyone remember that naked man, that sculpture? Fun fact, I've actually seen it in real life. Now, when he was asked about how did he do it? How did he create David, the sculpture? He simply said that he removed everything that wasn't David. So he subtracted what wasn't David. He didn't add more, he took away. So where in your business are you overcomplicating things right now? Where are you feeling like it's just not working and you are throwing spaghetti at the wall hoping it sticks? The key is to subtract to expand. Not add more, do more. Subtract what is not in alignment with you and your vision so that you can truly cultivate clarity and move towards becoming the pioneer of your industry. You are the key to your success. But you might have just got caught up in adding more and doing more and trying different strategies, different methods, getting lost in the noise and losing touch with your own intuition. I get it. I've been there too. But it's not about adding more and more. Subtraction is what you need to do. Always go for that less is more approach. I always come back to this, and you've probably heard me rattle them off a million times, especially if you're an OG here, but simplicity and efficiency are the 2 things that I always come back to in my business and in my life. Where can I make it more simple? Where can I just cut the fluff? Where is it not necessary? Everything can be more efficient. How can I be more efficient? How can I think about my future self? How can I think about my clients? All the things. I'm constantly going over my entire life and my business, always thinking, how can I make this better? This probably came from corporate conditioning because I always had to try and find quicker ways to get to the same result or a better result with less steps to be efficient. That was one of my many roles. But simplicity and efficiency are the things that we come back to time and time again. Less is more. Subtract, do not add, okay? And of course, Nicole and I would love to help you do this in our program that is launching on Friday. It is called Money Moves, the Sequence to Six Figures. We have collaborated to create this program that we knew we had to create because together, we have over a decade of experience in business. It is a 3-month minimum program where we're going to take you through 7 incredible modules. We have some pretty epic bonuses as well, just like a 60-minute private call with Nicole and I, and a Voxer chat so that you constantly have access to us through voice and text to get the support on your business as you go. The way I see this is a mastermind environment, but with a course price tag. And you're also getting 2 mentors, not 1. It's actually insane. And we cannot wait to bring this to you. If you haven't heard of Nicole before, there was an episode that dropped last week with her. So go and listen to that. She's a human design expert. We're really here to help you design and craft your business in a way that supports you and the freedom that you desire to create, because we know that you can earn more with less. And we have made many mistakes and we want to help you fast track that. So come and join us. The link is in the show notes or go to moneymindset.com/money moves with the S on the end. And we cannot wait to see you in there. Anyway, I'll catch you in the next episode. Thank you so much for tuning into today's episode. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss any of the incredible future episodes and guests that we have coming up for you. And if you haven't already subscribed to our email list, be sure to do so, because we have some pretty epic things coming this year, as well as a mini magazine that will be sent to our subscribers every single month to help you with all things money and mindset, personal development, and entrepreneurship, to help support you on your journey. So until next time, the world needs more kind-hearted women like you with deep pockets. So keep moving forward and never give up. I'll catch you in the next episode.